Hey folks, do you want to know why I would choose Delta 8 over Delta 9? You guys stick around, man, and we'll talk about that. As you guys know, man, my name's Eric. I am the whatever guy, and myself and Justin Time, the Alchemist, we shoot videos on this channel 5 or 6 days a week, basically keeping you guys updated on the world of Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10, hemp, cannabis, and just what's going on around. And having said that, man, today I'm sitting here bullshitting around, getting ready to make a video over at the whatever guy's free game for this flower that I got from String Tree. And I'm also looking at some HHC gummies that I got from over at Hemp and Friends, and so I'm gonna be looking at that. And as I was sitting here looking at this fucking flower, man, talking about just taking a look at it and seeing what's going on and all the issues and stuff that Delta 8 flower in itself has, I just got to thinking, like, why would someone choose Delta 8 over Delta 9? And for me, there's a lot of reasons why you would choose Delta 8 over Delta 9. Most of which, for me being someone that's been in the military for a long period of time, and obviously I am the whatever guy because it really fucking is whatever with me. Having said that, it's like, I come to the table with a lot of like PTSD, paranoia, anxiety, and stuff like that. I'm the type of dude, man, that's been, like if I'm riding a 2-hour ride from say my house in Alabama over to Milton, Florida, and I'm driving through Bruton and this truck is following me, if I'm down in Milton and the same kind of fucking truck gets behind me, in Milton, in my mind, that fucking truck followed me from fucking Bruton to Milton. Now I know that's probably not fucking possible, but let's be honest, guys. There are people out there like myself that have those type of thoughts, man. So it's best that for people like us that it's best for us not to be able to bring that out and bring that forward into the world, man. The Delta 8, prior to Delta 8, I've told my story many times over at the whatever guy's channel that got deleted. But I've told that story many times, guys. I used to be a long-time marijuana user, and up until the point where I got pulled over in Milton, Florida, in a series of a 3-stop pullover by the same cop, the third pullover, they basically found a minor, they found a minor amount of marijuana in the truck, and they made a big deal out of it. So I guess the first reason why someone would go to Delta 8 versus Delta 9 is the fact that in most places it's legal. Now, they have restricted Delta 8 in, I think, 30 states or whatever the case is. But the rest of those cannabinoids, like HHC and THC-o, hemp-derived Delta 9, those are legal in all 50 states, guys. And so another reason why you would probably, leach over towards Delta 8 in these minor cannabinoids as opposed to, say, Delta 9, and have to, deal with issues like a medical marijuana card. Or, in states like Colorado, they have recreational marijuana. But the issue there is that, like, the quality in and of itself, to my knowledge, is not much better than some of the most potent Delta 8 out there. You guys correct me if I'm wrong on that. But having said that, the other issue is that it's not federally legal. So for you to leave Colorado and travel someplace else with Delta 9, there you're breaking the law. So another reason why you would leach over towards Delta 8 as opposed, these minor cannabinoids. I'm kind of leaching these minor cannabinoids in with Delta 8 because even though Delta 8 is restricting some other states, a lot of these minor cannabinoids guys are not. They're the THC-os and the hemp-derived Delta 9s. Those are still legal in 50 states because they're hemp-derived. And so, you can cross over state lines back and forth with those. Whereas if you were hanging out in Colorado and you drive over here to fucking Florida and you get pulled over for fucking, you ain't got a medical marijuana card and you get pulled over and you can tell them all day long that you bought the shit in fucking Colorado. They don't give 2 fucks about that. And in reality, when you tell them that, you're basically breaking a federal law, as opposed to some good fucking Delta 8 or some HHC. I can get in a car and ride, from here to, to Neverland with this shit and never have anybody worry about it. Now, I do recommend that you carry around a notice to law enforcement, because, again, I'm looking at this fucking String Tree flower right here, guys, and this shit, it smells just like marijuana. And let's be honest, guys, if I rolled up on you and you had something like this in a pipe, or you were, or you were vaping on a nice fucking vape pen, or even something like this from Hemp and Friends, this device here, this HHC. If I rolled up on you, man, and I was a cop, I think you two were fucking around with the shit anyway, So again, another reason why you could, leach over towards Delta 8 and these minor cannabinoids, because obviously it comes with a notice to law enforcement. You can let these people know. I mean, these fucking products are legal, and you can buy them over the counter. Something else. The other thing that Delta 8 is probably you would leach over towards, as opposed to, say, maybe marijuana. Ooh, as you guys can see, I'm a little bit jawed up. But as you can see, if you leach over towards marijuana, it would probably be the fact that it's half potency. Like, if we were going to talk about some really, really good marijuana. Delta 9 is what we're calling it, or that's what they designated it as, which, by the way, I didn't know that a year and a half ago, and I've been smoking weed my whole life. But the fact of the matter is that Delta 9, if we were going to rate that over here and on a scale from 1 to 10, Delta 8 is probably about 50% potency of Delta 9, and so that brings down the proclivity for anxiety and paranoia, and that's where I'm at, guys. Like I've been a long time marijuana user, and I used marijuana to bring down my anxiety and paranoia. But let's be honest, man, there's some fucking good weed out there, and that shit can have you peeking out windows, or peeking through the blinds. You know what I mean? So again, you can get really far out there with weed. Like like some weed can take you out there and just drop your ass right off the fucking mountain. Whereas Delta 8, man, is going to take you right off to the edge, and then it's just going to run you around in circles, man. And you're going to be right there the whole time. You're not going to get too much further. Now, I've done videos. There are some people that Delta 8 does adversely affect as far as panic attacks and stuff like that. But that's a rare thing right there. One more thing that I could think about that Delta 8 would be another reason why you would run over to Delta 8 as opposed to Delta 9 is the fact of the cost. I mean, there's a low barrier of entry. You could literally go over to Whatever Time Inc. right now and look at the link in the description. You guys can run over to Whatever Time Inc. You can buy the Whatever Guy's Jawed Up Juice at 1,000 milligrams of Delta 8 THC. You can buy the secret sauce that you can refill your vape kits with. You can buy this shit cheap as opposed to getting in your fucking car, riding over to the fucking medical dispensary, okay, and spending these exorbitant these exorbitant fees in the dispensary, much less, not counting the fact that you've had to spend for this this medical evaluation and this fucking card. All in all, you're probably spending $300 when I could take that same $300 and run down to Whatever Time Inc. or run over to Whatever Time Inc.'s website and buy all that shit that's on there, man, and be 10 times further along before you ever got to the fucking the dispensary. So again, another reason why you might want to run over towards Delta 8 these minor cannabinoids as opposed to Delta 9. There are a lot of people out there that they're downshoot Delta 8 and basically say just go to shoot real weed. But guys, there's not everybody's in a legal state. Like in the state of Florida, it's not a recreational state. And I'm not fixing to run over and spend $300 fucking bucks for a medical marijuana card, okay, and have to run to a medical dispensary to get my shit where I can get just what I need right here at the fucking house, all the way around. I mean, as you guys know, I'm gonna be shooting this video over at the Whatever Guy's free game for this fucking flower, man. So again, you can buy this flower. Obviously, there is some downfalls to Delta 8 flower. I've talked about that many times. There is no true strain of Delta 8 THC flower. But having said that, you can get some good fucking flower. You can get some good fucking vapes. You can get good fucking gummies. You can get the best edibles on the market by shooting over to Whatever Time Inc. And obviously, shoot over to Whatever Time's free game and check out some of the videos that I got over there. Obviously, you can't go to my big channel because they deleted it. But I mean, you guys can shoot over to Whatever Time's free game. And obviously, I do, reviews of these products and stuff like that. So when I tell you that, the Whatever Guy's Jawed Up Juice is super fucking good, the Abducted Edibles Alien is super good, the secret sauce is super good, and we're giving it to you at a price of $19.95. I think we got a little bit of knowledge on that, man. And obviously, Justin over there, man, probably being one of the best recipe guys that I've ever known. All right, folks, this is Whatever Guy signing off, man. I hope you guys like this video on why you would choose or why someone would choose Delta 8 over Delta 9. I hope you guys appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys later, man. See ya.